Hi, my name is Leslie Leline, and I'm going to make just a couple of videos with some thoughts I have about horses and humans and our relationship. The first one here is my belief that horses are never, ever rude, disrespectful, belligerent. They don't operate that way. We give them those labels. Horses are just doing whatever they have figured out to do to stay safe. They are animals of prey, and the first question in their mind at all times is, am I safe in this movement? Am I safe in this space? So when you ask a horse to do something, notice when your horses are out in the pasture, they're having constant conversations. They're constantly checking in with each other, making sure they're safe. If a lead horse lifts their head and pins their ears a little bit, the other one says, uh-oh, not a good place for me to be, and moves right away. But there's constant interaction between them. When they are feeling safe, they are standing, sometimes side by side or in close proximity, completely relaxed in their body and just breathing together. So when you ask them to do something like make a circle, if you notice anything like tension in their body, a brace in their neck, rushiness, or any sign of concern pinning their ears, it's not because they're bad or wrong or crabby. It's because they have some concern about whether or not they're safe in that movement. So our job as their partner is to break it down and find out where the concern comes from. So is my horse comfortable when I put leg on? If I want to move his hips over? Is he comfortable with my legs on him, first of all? Does he stay completely relaxed and calm? When they feel safe, they stay relaxed and calm, so you know. What about if I bring my leg back slightly to talk to his hips? What if I apply enough pressure to ask him to move his hips? Does he get worried about that increased energy? Our job is to help them with every little step of the process until they feel safe in what we're asking them to do, and then put it all together. And then they're happy to do it. When you see people trying to load a horse in a trailer and they've got whips and chains and screaming, just break it down, break it down. Is your horse comfortable when you ask him to back up? Is your horse comfortable leading? Is your horse comfortable moving his front end? Is he comfortable moving his hind end? Is he comfortable walking up on a platform? Coming down off a platform? How about coming down off a platform backwards? Is he comfortable going underneath a hanging tarp or through some trees that are very close together? Break each step down and help him find a way to find comfort in each of those little pieces. And then he feels safe and his trust builds in you in every request you make, because you've taken the time to notice when he starts to get concerned, and you stop there and help him find comfort at that point. Then walking on the trailer will be a non-issue. But if we push them past their threshold, past where they feel concerned, they don't trust us to know how they're feeling. And so they start to brace. Human beings would do it too. So I find it of paramount importance for human beings to drop the judgment and replace it with curiosity. Get curious about your horse. Notice their every movement. Notice if their ears are soft and floppy, if their eyes are blinking, if their neck muscles are relaxed, if their tail is relaxed and not twitching. All of those are ways that they're trying to communicate if they're not feeling safe and comfortable in the request. So instead of judging that behavior and labeling it, just say, how interesting. I wonder what I can do to help him feel more comfortable with this. And I wonder how small I can break it down so we can discover where the concern starts for him. It's a fascinating journey when you look at it from a window of curiosity. And the results are fantastic. You just build more and more trust with your horse, and you can do more and more things. So I hope the next time your horse does something that in the past you would have labeled bad or naughty or belligerent, you'll just stop and take a breath and say, I wonder where his concern began. How far can I back up this request? How much can I break it down and help him find calm in every piece of it? So thanks for listening, and have fun with your horse.